Hey folks, my name's Berg. This is What Was I Saying blog KDB. I'm here to provoke thought and move humanity just a little bit forward. I'm going to have a new playlist. It's going to be called Conversations Without Words. And it'll speak of, it's a little better to think that way, yeah. About, there we go. The times that you and your forever, male, female, whatever, I don't care what gender, whatever, that are so special, you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk. And I'm going to bring up one of those yesterday. Yesterday, when it rained, it was a little cool. I remember with the person that I was with, you snuggle, right? Snuggle. And I kept on thinking about my hand. I used to put her, we'd like be sideways. I used to put my hand just like on her thigh. Not grab it, not anything like that, just on her thigh. And I spoke in threads about, it is funny, not funny, it is weird. All the things you thought were inconsequential. You took it for granted. It was always there. It was done without even being done, without having to think about it being done. And that moment, when you're that close to somebody and you can, you got your head close to their hair or whatever, and you listen to their heartbeat and you hold hands. You're holding hands too. It's not for everyone to see. It's you. You have an intimacy without having intimacy. You are soul melting together. You are breathing as they breathe. You are listening to them in their silence. Or when, going out the person, she'd fall asleep on my chest. To say how much I miss that now, I don't want to start bawling. It is so beautiful and so simple at the same time. It is so touching and there's no activity. It is so loving, but there's no exchange, there's no intercourse. It is so melting. It is having a connection with somebody to a point you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say one word. You look at your forever's eyes, you hold your forever's hand, and you just smile, knowing how lucky you are. Or maybe you didn't. Mm-hmm. You feel energy. You feel their spirit. You feel their soul. You feel like when I say I feel your vibe. Your vibes melt. There was times when I thought I was levitating. There were times when I thought I was having an outer world experience. There was times I could not believe how lucky I was. There are times I would say, I don't deserve you, I don't deserve you, I don't deserve you. And I guess the proof is in the action, I guess. I really didn't deserve that kind of connection, that kind of soul, that kind of compassion, that kind of love, that kind of everything when I was looking at the static. Just the static. It's all about me. What I wanted to do, where I wanted, what I want to look at, what did I want to watch on TV. It was all about me. When you're with your forever, it's never all about you. It's about both of you. Male, woman, whatever. I don't care what gender, whatever. It's about both of you. And if you have that connection, if you have such a connection, you don't have to talk and you can have a beautiful conversation. You have it all. You are rich beyond means. You have wealth beyond the wealthiest. You have your soul filled with their soul. You guys are melting. Guys, girls, whatever. When you're melting, when you have that, when you can embrace that and see that, do beyond everything to keep that in check, to keep that happy, to keep that balance, to keep that as the priority over everything else. Over everything else. To say I don't think I'll have that connection again is an understatement. Understatement of my life right now. To be that close to somebody, to have such a beautiful synchronicity going back and forth, and then you don't. And then you don't. And then you go out through the day like, I would be doing this with whatever. I've been doing this with whatever. Maybe we'd be doing this, or maybe we'd be doing that, or, I wonder what they're doing now. If you have that, take care of it. It's the most important thing on this planet to you and her or him or whatever. That's the reason for living. That's the reason to be loved. That's the reasons for happiness. That's the reason for contentment. I said humankind are not meant to live alone. They're not meant to be alone. Humankind, or just humans in general, are meant to be with someone else to make that connection with our energy. If you feel you're messing up, talk to your partner. Man, woman, I don't care. Talk to your partner. Sit down with your partner. Hold your partner. Cry with your partner. whatever has to do, you gotta do it. You know why? Because that makes life enriched. That makes life life. That makes life loving. That makes life the life. Without that, you're going through the paces. For me, I'm going through the paces. To not have that substance, to not have that grounding, to not have that understanding, love, compassion, all of it, it's a life unfilled. It's a life unfilled. And I'm not trying to show you how lonely I am. I am showing you how fortunate if you have a forever. If you have a forever, keep it. Do whatever it takes to keep it. My name is Berg. This is what I was saying about KDB. This is the first video on my new list, Conversation Without Words, about your forevers. All right, with that, let's pray it out. Pray for you, pray for me, pray for world peace. Pray for everybody in a plane, train, automobile. Please watch out for motorcycles. Pray for everybody that is a first responder, anybody in uniform, anybody served, has served, or is fighting with PTSD. Pray for everybody in and out of the hospital wanting a better day. And just pray in general. God bless. I'm here to provoke humanity. I'm here to provoke thought, which means you don't end up here, and move humanity forward. That's from my dad. He left an impression on people to such an extent that a guy that knew my dad like 6 weeks showed up at the funeral, and I talked to him about it. And I think if we all do little things, we can make humanity just a little bit better. The way my dad left a good impression on people. Thank you. You guys are lifesavers. Coming out.